with a slammed door sound echoing across 14 years of our life together. All those years, through lost jobs and shared ramen, grief at his father's funeral, ever hopeful moves. Quiet mornings spent in silence over coffee, holiday chaos around burned turkey. He built something unpolished, stitched together with inside jokes and mismatched socks of love without an audience. We're like two trees, growing toward the same sun, roots tangled so deep, pulling one would uproot the other. Then he looked at me, with eyes that saw someone different. I need someone who matches my status now. Status. Suddenly, the comfort of our routines, the lunches I packed, my hand in his at funerals, laughter during movies wasn't enough. The promotion, the title, the car they remade him, erased me. He left holding 2 suitcases on her, younger, polished, perfect on Instagram but hollow behind her sparkle, dead. I didn't beg. I didn't rage. I watched him become a stranger as he crossed that threshold, and I let a heavy silence settle in every room. 5 months blurred. Then came the Calthary in the morning, his voice thin and afraid. A rare autoimmune disorder, fast and merciless. She left when the medical bills arrived, and every friend of his, new life evaporated into silence. I chose to return not for forgiveness, not for lost love, but because after so many years, I couldn't let him be alone, dying in a room full of strangers. Love is not always easy. Sometimes it means showing up at dawn, changing 4 bags, whispering breeze. I'm here when no one else will. I became nurse, advocate, memory keeper. He shrank, we humbled. One night, barely audible over the machines, he said, "You didn't have to do this." I took his hand. Maybe not, but I'm doing it. Eventually, he was simply gone. At the funeral, rain fell steady. As grief I held myself together by a thread, my dress too tight, my heart unraveling with every spoken word. Shapids, the other woman, unfiltered, uncertain, clutching a small box. "You should have this. I found it by accident. After he died, I knew you deserved the truth." Inside was his leather journal, pages sewn with his regrets. In trembling silence, I read, "Today, I saw her at the store. She looked tired. Beautiful, but tired. I realize she's tired because of me. I traded loyalty for illusion. Peace for noise. A queen for a costume. She called to check on my meds. Didn't ask for anything. Just, did you take your steroids? How do you repay that? You can't. You just carry the shame. All day. I dream about Maine, our honeymoon, seagulls, stole our fries, and she laughed so hard. I'd give anything to hear that laugh again. She was always home. I walked out like it was nothing. The woman I'm with now doesn't know I cry at night. Doesn't know I keep her photo hidden in my wallet. Doesn't know I'm hollow. She only sees the title, the car, the surface. I'm too empty to pretend. Shed said quietly, I was the placeholder. He never loved me. Not even close. Your ways is real. At the will reading, I braced for complications. But the lawyer just said, per his instructions, everything goes to his wife. He said you're the only one who truly saw him. The only one who deserves what he built, because half of it was yours. I sobbed, letting go of doubt, finally trusting the truth in all that regret. Our love wasn't a lie, even if he'd tried to run from it. Now, the journal rests by my bed. Some nights I cry for what we lost. Other nights I smile, feeling his heart always pointing at me. Even in his worst mistake, he found his way home. Was it fair? No. Was it love? Absolutely. Real love stumbles and hurts. Sometimes it comes back, humbled and broken. Sometimes it doesn't. Even then, it leaves proof: a journal, a will, a whispered "you didn't have to," answered by "maybe not, but I'm doing it." Ryu. Love doesn't need to be flawless, it needs to be true. Ours was from our first pancake breakfast to the last hospital night. In the words he left behind, you were always the one. If you're listening, feeling lost, wondering if your love mattered, let this be your answer. It did. It does. You were never the backup plan. You were the truth. He just took too long to see it. Some loves don't end. They echo in journals, in memories, and in the courage to show up despite heartbreak. And that's what makes our story human.